Time out here by Chinese Taipei. They are down 11-8.
Example, this player, this no middle. Example, this ball, okay, you can do toss middle player. Don't wait, setter moving here. Don't wait. Middle player touch the ball, deeply toss. Next one, who use? Don't worry. Let's go.
Head coach of Chinese Taipei is Koji Suzurabara, who's been with the team since 2019. In fact, used this same team as well in the Challenger Cup.
And they called the timeout to stop the bleeding of Japan with a 6-1 run. And this is because of their good serves, their hard serves.
Another good serve. Pancake save is good for Japan. Chance ball here for Chinese Taipei. They give it to number 9, Kohui Kan. Chang. Tanaka is turned back. Shibata looks for more. Lin off the antenna, coming off the block.
And in that rally, we saw strong hits from both teams, but better defense. Lots of perfect digs from both sides.
Xie will serve. Shibata looking for Tanaka. Tanaka tips it. Great save by Lin. Xie will set it. They go to the back. Tanaka again trying to go down the line. There's a block touch. Offense of Japan looking predictable, Rex, but Chinese Taipei is unable to defend against it.
Yeah, Tanaka went down the line and it was really open that time.
Another chance ball for Chinese Taipei. Chang is asking for it. Chang gets it. Chang will score.
And what a good combination play from Taiwan. Actually, even ako, hindi ko alam kung sino yung papalo that time.
Lin Shuho will serve. She plays for Top Speed in the Taiwanese Enterprise League. Shibata will pop it up. Tanaka again. Will off speed there for Tanaka. Xie will set it. Attack by Chen. Wow, it's been all Tanaka. Saved by Lin there. Middle attack. It's good for Japan. Xie. Back row Lin. Oh, what a save. Xie, they go to the middle. Excellent block by Yamanaka.
Ito yung sinasabi kong parang ninja yung mga Japan. Parang nagsislow-mo sa kanila yung bola and naangat nila kahit seems impossible.
That was one of the best rallies so far of this match. Japan with a 3-point cushion in the opening set. Xie. They go to the middle. Kan. Tanaka again. Good defense by Xie. Chang. Floor defense of Japan is excellent right now. Chance ball for Chinese Taipei. Xie. Nice little cross court there for Suya Chen. Suya Chen, one of the more prolific scorers for Chinese Taipei. She's the best outside hitter and best scorer in the Taiwan Enterprise League. And the MVP as well in the Taiwan University League. Here's number 9, Ko Hui Kan with a serve. Attack by Nakagawa. Chen. Another chance ball here. A lot of great opportunities to get their offense going for Chinese Taipei. Chen. Yes! Back-to-back points for Suya Chen.
Actually, that was a poor execution of a chance ball play from Taiwan. Good thing they converted it. Everyone was screaming na chance ball, chance ball. Pero hindi umabot sa setter.
Poor serve there for Khan.
And that was one of the crucial errors kasi that would have tied the game.
But if you're Chinese Taipei, they're lingering. They are within 2. Chang. What a dig there. The number 17, Rena Misuzuki of Japan. Chen. Block.
And this is Japan being a well-rounded team. Kung titignan mo, parang hinahanap talaga ang butas ng karayam kung saan mo papapuntahin yung bola for Japan eh. Hindi mo alam kung cross-court down the line because their defense is there all the time, and plus we have their net defense.
15 serving 12. Xie. Back to Chen. Suzuki, what an excellent libero for Japan, number 17. Right now, Chinese Taipei falling apart in that sequence, and they're down by 4 as we get to our second technical timeout, 16-12 against Japan.
You can build a vision of the future with our fastest fiber yet.
Welcome home, kids.
Now starting at 50 Mbps. Experience the fastest broadband awarded by Ookla 4 years in a row. Now at 10,000 Mbps. The future, it's in our fiber.
Okay. But what spike arrange. Now Living good watching. Living.
李文做得很好，
Using the living.
Chinese Taipei down by 4.
You have a chance.
你们有机会，
Good performance. You
表
can
现
do.
很好，你们可以
You
做
can
到。
have fun. Look good. There, look over. There are too many spectators.
对，有
관객 탁상 미된 줄 알아.
Let's see what happens in that huddle. But what do you think? What are the adjustments the Chinese Taipei need to make? They are not, totally out of this first set. They're only down by 4, Rex.
Actually, nakakasabay naman sila with Japan. They have good floor defense also. They have strong attacks. And meron lang mga slight miscommunications lang sa game. Unlike Japan, who looks like a well-oiled machine.
Chang. Good block against Nakagawa. Chang again. Block, but goes outside. So a point for Chinese Taipei. Good conversion.
And that was a good adjust to the set. Medyo it was going outside na. Good thing. It hit off the block going outside.
Team captain Chang. Not a good pass there for Nakagawa. Nakagawa picking up the block against her. She tipped by Nakagawa.
And Nakagawa tipping it in the middle, causing the confusion for Taiwan's defense.
(17-13) opening set. Xie will set it. Huang with a hit from the middle. That's going to be a point for Asuka Hamamatsu.
That's a really quick hit from Asuka.
18-13.
There it is. 9 points yesterday for Hamamatsu. Timeout again by Chinese Taipei. They are down by 5.
Deeply toss. More positive as a
多跟
player.
球积极一点，
Don't rely really on the setter.
不要都给球员。
Next, go, and for you.
下一个高高方一换。
And for you in the court. Okay, serve catch.
好，你接。
Okay. You can do good game. Good.
，There's Koji Tsuzurabara, the head coach of Chinese Taipei. This is starting to slip away from them. They called another timeout. They're down by 5. What do they need to turn around or do better, Rex, for Chinese Taipei?
They need their good receive kasi volleyball is really about service and receive, and the reception is hindi pa umaabot masyado sa center. And they need to control Japan's offense with their floor defense.
Now a 6-point advantage for Japan after the Nishikawa point. Back row for Chang. Nishikawa pushes, nobody there.
That was a really quick tip. Actually, yun yung isa sa mga mahirap sa mga quick tips kasi it looks like you're gonna hit it strong kaya mapapa-atras ka talaga sa depensa, but then you're gonna tip it in na mabilis kaya it's really hard to defend that.
Again, another receive problem right there. Chen is rejected. Xie back to Chen. If Japan can do it, so can Chen of Chinese Taipei. 4 points so far for Chen, who's serving for Chinese Taipei. Good serve. Shibata sends it to Nishikawa down the line. Good coverage by Lin, the libero of Chinese Taipei. Shibata, back row. Tanaka, that's outside. And the first referee out of Korea, Sunok Bae. Japanese coach Akira Koshiya is 43 years old, former libero of the national team of Japan. 5-point game.
Good serve.
Good block there by Lin. Nishikawa. She takes it right back. Take a look here. Not rejected the first time, adjusted and scored. Nishikawa makes it a 6-point advantage again for Japan. A couple of substitutions here. As Howie Okumu, number 11, will check in for Japan. And also Nonoka Yamazaki, 23 years old, setter. So she will be in charge of the offense here as Shibata will sit down.
And Japan looking to finish the set.
Okay, 1-2 play for Xie is good.
Not yet. Japan now with 3 hitters in their front line because of that double substitution.
Substitution for Chinese Taipei this time as Fang Yu-Wu, MVP of the Taiwan University League, is in the game for the first time. There she is. 22 years old, stands 5'5", plays for King Whale Taipei, who is just here in the Invitational Conference. Kill for Yuki Nishikawa. Six-point lead again for Japan. Another substitution for Japan. Mikoto Shiba is in the game, 23 years old. She played yesterday in the first set, scored a point. There is Howie Okumu. And you can definitely see the resemblance to Coach Gotti for sure. Who, by the way, is here. Coach Gotti is in the second row. Xie will set it. It's Khan with the point. Hui Kan.
Long hit from
Kan.
Kan.
She's young. She's 20 years old. Stands 6'1". So you think she's going to grow some more?
Pwede,
Probably,
pwede.
right?
And the good thing about this is she has the experience.
Yeah. Chang. Yes! Chinese Taipei not going quietly away here in the opening set. 2 straight points here for Chinese Taipei. From down 6, they are within 4. Difficult set there for the second setter, Minoku Yamazaki. Timeout here by Akira Koshiya. His 6-point lead is now down to 3.
もうちょっと中寄りでいい少しそしたらあそこミドル寄ってきたら当たるからでも基本ゾーン9に抜けてくるからちょっとディグで対応していきたいからそうちょっと頑張って
ちょっとサーブ攻めてきてるんだよ受け身になっていいからもう最悪アタックラインぐらいでいいからもうそれ想定してちょっと組み立てるっていう慌てるんだここ1本でまず拾って
仲良くね
よっしゃ
これね
Well, their 6-point lead has been cut in half. That's why the timeout to get their focus back. The Chinese Taipei, they have a good chance here, tying up this game and extending it. Howie Okumu with a kill.
Strong opposite kill from
Okumu yesterday also saw action in the first and second set, scored 2 points. Xie will set it. Well, back to Kan. Okumu with a nice tip to save it. Chang with a push. Overpass there for Japan and easily put away by Chang.
That was an overpass nga from their middle blocker.
And don't look now, it's a 3-point game. Two points for Lin Shuho so far in the game. Great adjustment in midair for Japan that time. Chen cross court. Dug up by Yamazaki. Okumu. Xie to Chen. Fires away and scores. It's a 2-point game.
And we could see the momentum is definitely Taiwan side. Just 2 more points.
And they're getting more creative offensively as well, Rex. Oh, the service out. That's gotta hurt, obviously. I mean, they were right there as Lin sends the ball out. Now it's going to be 3 set points for Japan. Worse, Shibata returns, the team captain and starting setter.
That was a costly service error from Lin. Ang napansin ko sa serves niya, pagkapito na referee, serve siya agad talaga. Hindi niya inuubos yung 8 seconds.
Shibata with the serve. A great save for Japan. They go to Chen. Chen will score. It's not over.
Chen checking it out. Again, just 2 more points for Taiwan.
Set point is saved. Very tall front line here for Chinese Taipei. As Wang returns, number 7 in the middle. She stands 6'1". Sorry, 5'9". Shibata. Cross court from Shima. There's a net violation on Chinese Taipei. An anticlimactic finish to what has been an exciting opening set. For Chinese Taipei, Chang, the team captain, with 7, and Chen backing her up with 6. Japan is led by Nishikawa with 8, and Nakagawa with 4 points. Those are your top scorers from both teams. And a lot of back and forth between these two teams. At one point, Chinese Taipei even led by 2 points, but Japan winning 25-22 over Chinese Taipei in the opening set. What were the things, Rex, surprised you about Chinese Taipei? Because they're playing the tournament for the first time today.
Actually, Chinese Taipei hindi nagkalayo yung first set nila sa Japan. They had their floor defense and they have variations sa attacks nila, and it wasn't an easy first set for Japan. It was a hard-fought first set. And Japan, having their late double substitution wasn't very effective. Kaya binalik na nila yung starting lineup nila. And that finished the first set for Japan.
Pretty solid gameplay, like what you mentioned. All around, well-rounded performance by Japan. And Japan and Chinese Taipei having no service aces, and in terms of attacks, Chinese Taipei had more with 19-16, but Chinese Taipei had more errors with 6-3, and Japan had more blocks with 3-0 for Taiwan. We'll take a break. Set number 2 between Chinese Taipei and Japan when we return.
You can build a vision of the future with our fastest fiber yet.
Welcome home, kids.
Now starting at 50 Mbps. Experience the fastest broadband awarded by Ookla 4 years in a row. Now at 10,000 Mbps. The future, it's in our fiber.
Good receive right there. Quick kill by A.G.
Again, they're making it look easy. Talking about China, this basic set to the outside hitter, and they get the point.
Statistical category. It's part and parcel of the volleyball world. Is not learning. Or should I give it my full energy? Look at this. And I think the flight of the ball messed up her decision making also.
That's right. And again, court awareness.
In that sequence, Natapasi Yamasaki and then Nishikawa ended up watching her. So the response time is just a tad late.
Now she has 5 points under her name already. Shortest team, as we said. Gemma, not the tallest of wing spikers. That's why Vietnam keeps on going to that same play. And they're really identifying the shortest blocker on the floor for Team Philippines.
Good day, volleyball fans. We welcome you back inside the Phil Sports Arena for our first game in the 4-game schedule on day 2 of the 2022 Asian Women's Volleyball Cup. Set number 1 won by Japan 25-22 against Chinese Taipei. And this is just set number 2 getting underway. Eric Tipan with Rex Intal. Cher will set it up. There's Lin with a strong attack. Over received. But Japan just unable to get it across the net.
That was a really strong running hit from Taiwan and a really good defense from their Japan's libero.
Number 17, Rena Misuzuki is the libero of Japan. She's been doing an excellent job since set number 1. Here's Lin with her 2 points so far, all scored in the first set. Khan will pick it up. Here's Xie. Back to Chen. Yes! Chinese Taipei taking the lead here in set number 2, leading by 1.
Chinese Taipei converting another attack point. In the first set, they had more attack. They landed more attack points compared to Japan.
Floater of a serve for Lin. There's an attack by Tanaka from the back row for Japan. Chang. Suzuki sets it up. And Nishikawa. Chen blocked. And Kan picking it up. They go back to Chen. And Tanaka from the back row. Shibata. Oh, great pass and great set.
Good transition, quick from Japan. Going back quick. And that was too fast for Taiwan.
So Japan ties it up 2-2. Very competitive matchup here. Chang. There's a block touch against Japan. 8 points now for Chang. And here's the big lady, Ko Hui Kan, 6'1", plays for Love Mountain Forest in the Taiwan Enterprise League with a jump serve. And just clipped the net.
And although Chinese Taipei had more attack points in the first set, they had more unforced errors as well. That's why Japan took the first set also with 3 blocks compared to none.
A poor first ball there. And a service ace for Miyu Nakagawa.
And I believe that was our first service ace for today.
For 3 Japan. Shea. They go to the middle to Chang. Suzuki again with a great dig. Oh, wait a minute. In violation and overreach against Japan.
Siguro if I were part of Chinese Taipei, iiwas ko talaga yung bola ko sa libero ng Japan.
Yeah,
si Mizuzuki.
Best digger in the World Championships under 20. Best libero in the Kurowashaki tournament. And also in the Asian Cup. So that's how good she is. Oh, what an attack and a kill from Asuka Hamamatsu.
It's really strong running back hit. Na-late na talaga yung blockers ng Taiwan that time.
Nishikawa, again, 20 points yesterday against Thailand.
Good serve.
That's short. That was a little behind Huang.
And we have to credit that point from that good serve from Nishikawa.
2-point game now as Japan slowly building a lead. Floater serve. Wang picks it up. Chen with the attack. Tanaka. Yes.
And Tanaka going down the line. Nakita niya, setter yung blocker niya. And she has a mismatch.
Yuan Ye checks in. Middle blocker, or best middle blocker in the Taiwan University League. Number 11. There she is, middle of your screens. And Coach Suzurabara looking for a different combination here and find chemistry and give their offense a spark. What a save by Lai of Taiwan. Tanaka, yes, back-to-back points for Tanaka. And Japan sends us to our first technical timeout in the second set. They're up by 4 against Chinese Taipei.
Can build a vision of the future with our fastest fiber yet.
Welcome home, kids.
Now starting at 50 Mbps. Experience the fastest broadband awarded by Ookla 4 years in a row. 3000 Mbps. The future. It's in our fiber.
揺さぶりかけてくるとコミュニケーションをとにかく前後関係
Okay.
We're back inside the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig City. Renovated during the SEA Games in 2019. Very nice venue for our sporting events here in the Philippines. Japan currently leading 1-0 against Chinese Taipei, and also leading by 4 here in the second set.
And in that technical timeout, the coaches had only few words for the team. Siguro sinabi na just continue what you're doing because they're enjoying a 6-1 run.
Oh, a beautiful play coming off the bench here in the second set. Yuan Ye with a kill.
What a quick hit going over the blocker of Japan.
It seems like Koji Tsurabara, the head coach of Chinese Taipei, Rex, has some aces up his sleeve.
Siguro isa to sa mga hindi in-expect na players ng Japan.
Battle at the net, easily won there by Hamamatsu. And Chang from the back row. Shibata, back row attack. There's a net, an overreach for Nishikawa. Stepped on the line again. Second time that violation has been committed by Japan in this match. We don't see that often, right?
Yeah. Usually kasi Japan is very fluid where their plays.
Chen will serve. 2 points down from Japan. Tanaka, that's blocked at the net by Xie. There's a little push and an easy point for Asuka Hamamatsu.
And what's good with Japan is hindi sila takot ma-block. They could easily get the ball back and convert a better play.
There's a block touch on the attack by Ye. And big contribution off the bench. A real spark is Ye.
And maganda talaga yung pasok niya. And pagka-pasok niya, she converted 2 points already.
Xie pops it up. Lin with the attack. Shibata. And a kill there. Running around the center for Yamanaka.
Chinese Taipei having a difficult time with Japan's running attacks.
Good serve by Shibata. Xie. And that's an attack from Kan. Xie. That's Chang from the back row. Shibata one-handed set. Excellent save by Lai, the libero of Chinese Taipei. Quick reflexes there by Lin. Chen from the back row blocked. Sai. Mizuzuki will set it up, and that's short for Nakagawa.
Nakagawa with a rare miss hit.
So here comes Chinese Taipei. A bit of a run in the second set. Only down by 2.
Now serving for Chinese Taipei,
Lin still with 2 points, all scored in the first set. Oh, the serve is out. I remember she was the one who served out as well at 23-20 in the first set.
Yeah, that was a crucial error back in the first set. And ngayon, like the first set, Chinese Taipei had more unforced errors, so kailangan talaga nilang bawasan if they want to, if gusto nilang dumikit sa Japan.
Shibata. Oh, solid block against Nishikawa. Well, she made up for the service error with a solid block for Lin. There she is.
That's their first block for their team. And si Nishikawa pa yung na-block niya, the Japan's top scorer right now.
There's a service ace. So now it's a one-point game. Chinese Taipei can tie in this sequence. Combination play. Two great saves there by Xie, but there's a net touch against Chinese Taipei. Good pass there by Lai, and a kill by Kan.
Kan going cross court with her A quick.
Kan serving, she has 3 points. That was her first point in the second set. Easy kill for Chen off an over receive by Japan.
And credit the serve from Kan.
All. A comeback is complete for Chinese Taipei. Now looking to take the lead on the serve. Almost an over receive. Quick reflexes by Chang, keeping it alive. Tanaka pops it up. Nishikawa dumps and puts Japan ahead by 1.
Nishikawa stopping the leading.
Nakagawa, 14 points yesterday against Thailand. Plays for Hisamitsu Springs in the Japan V-League. Gets a service ace.
And this is what Japan needs right now to finish this set. More service aces. And to take advantage of Taiwan's misreception.
Take your excellent serve. Excellent serve.
所以他们那个往下发了，浮起来的地方。
Maybe they should shake the front serve. Front serve.
然后要那个给他们前排，发到前排。有画线的是比较。
If you run half step front, moving the front, okay, you can use overhand. Okay.
所以我再站往前可以用那个上空。
So Japan with a 2-point run after both teams were tied at 12. 14-12 right now is the score in favor of ladies in blue. Nakagawa continues to serve. Xie will set it up. Reaching up high is Ye for the tip. Nishikawa. Chance ball here for Chinese Taipei. Chang. Misuzuki again with a great dig. Nishikawa, that's wide.
Japan's challenging the ruling on the floor.
That was a good challenge from Japan. They called for a block touch.
So the breaks of the game going Japan's way here. Their lead is now 3 in the second set. Chang attacks. One-handed save there by Shibata. Nishikawa. Lin. Xie. Back to Chang. Yes, that's on the line.
And a good decision na umiwas sa libero. And that time she went long and strong. And it went in.
So 2-point game. Chinese Taipei always resilient. Team captain Li Wenchang with the serve. Shibata pops it up on an underhand. Off the chest of Lin, over received. Shibata on a 1-2 play. And the Chang pancake save is no good. Are they going to challenge? No, they let it go. Second technical timeout. Japan leading by 3, 16-13 versus Chinese Taipei second set.
Can build a vision of the future with our fastest fiber yet.
Welcome home, kids.
Now starting at 50 Mbps. Experience the fastest broadband awarded by Ookla 4 years in a row. Now at 10,000 Mbps. The future, it's in our fiber.
ここだけ今16、15で絡んでるからこそ変に16ばっかいかなくていい。15甘く入ってもいいからとにかく軌道を低くスピード。
Let's take a look at the dump by Shibata and the pancake save attempt. Was it good?
For me, it wasn't good.
Wasn't good. All right.
Diretso sa floor.
So no need to challenge. It was a wise decision by Coach Koji Tsurabara to let it go. Didn't challenge that call by our first referee, Sunok Bae of Korea. Thank you to our national team partners, PLDT Home Fiber, Ribisco, and Akari. AVC Cup sponsors Lana Oil, Jersey Haven, Amigo Entertainment Technologies. Equipment sponsors ASICS, Mikasa, Seno. And our government partners, City of Pasig, Philippine Sports Commission, Philippine Olympic Committee, City of Taguig. Another 1-2 play there by Shibata. Thanks to our broadcast partners, Signal TV and Signal Play, One Sports and One Sports Plus, Smart Gigaplay, and thank you to AVC, SMM Sports, and to PNBF for hosting the event. Now a 4-point advantage for Mika Shibata and the rest of Japan. Over receive again for Chinese Taipei. Chen tips it over. Back row. With a little help from the tape of the net, that's Nishikawa with a point.
Now with the biggest lead of the set, 5 points for Team Japan.
And Nishikawa hits double digits. She is the only player in double digits for both teams with 10. But she sends it into the net on the serve. Nishikawa will get a rest and will go sit down. In for the first time is Miwako Osanai. 25 years old, stands 5'9". She is a wing spiker and was a best outside hitter for the Asian Cup in 2018.
So, sobrang star-studded talaga ng bench ng Japan.
But speaking of stars, Wu Fang Yu, MVP of the Taiwan University League, is in the game. She's serving right now. Also a King Whale Taipei player. Good block by Ye. And Ye with a dump. Misuzuki again keeping it alive. Xie. They go to the middle. Ye will score off the block.
And sabi mo, it's MVP. Swiping it off the block.
Number 8, it's Chen on your screens. Getting the rest. Chen, so far, has not scored for the team. And Jia Manche. Lin keeping it alive. There's the other Chen. Attacking. And a good dump by Shibata.
Another 1-2 play from Shibata.
Serving for Japan, Asuka Kawase.
So Chinese Taipei needs to adjust to the drop balls from the setter.
There's a block touch there for sure. Lin will score. Only the second point for Lin in the second set. She has 5 in total. 3-point game. And Chinese Taipei is always hovering in this area. Down 3, down 4, Rex. They're always there. Big question is, can they get over the hump, especially late in the set, to get a W? Good save by Chang with the attack. Mizuzuki pops it up. Again saves it. Chang with a chance ball here for Japan. Combination play. Tanaka with a hit. Rally still good. Kan sends it over. Tanaka. Shed chases it down. Lin on the attack. What a save from the back row for Sasaki. Now make that. Osanai pops it up. She to Chang. What a dig for Nakagawa. Tanaka. Lin. And that's into the net for Fang Yu-Wu.
And I guess that was the longest rally of the match.
4-point lead for Japan. It's not a safe lead by any measure, but
I remember the first set nahabol pa na Chinese Taipei.
Timeout here for Coach Koji Tsuzurabara. Let's see if they can put something out there, allow them to make a run.
No, for you. The front, back. You can use more positive using the pipe. They understand the leaving course. They understand. Okay. And don't do that. This toss. Important. Degree toss.
All right, let's see if Chinese Taipei can respond here after that timeout. They're only down by 4. And like what you said, Rex, they've shown us that they can come back from a deficit. And it's now or never for them. Tough to go down 2-0 against Japan after losing the first set, 25-22. Oh, service ace for Shibata, and now it's a 5-point advantage for Japan.
And that will hurt Chinese Taipei. Although Chinese Taipei kasi they believe kaya nila makipagsabayan sa Japan because almost same type of play sila, same height, low fast sets, and they both have exceptional floor defense.
There's a check ball for Lin. That's 6 points now for Lin. Jiaman Chen, 23 years old, the best setter in the Taiwan University League. Comes in. Also was in the lineup of Kingvale Taipei when they went here for the invitational conference of the PBL. It's Tanaka down the line, but it's outside.
It was too wide of a down the line for Tanaka. Although it was, the intention was there. Although the execution was a bit off lang na onte.
So like we said, a golden opportunity here for Chinese Taipei. They're within 3. Oh, but they could not defend that attack from the back.
And nakita mo parang may slight adjustment pa mid-air. May konting hang time pa.
That was Miwako Osanai. Now Tanaka, 26-year-old wing spiker, will serve. Shea will set it up. They go to Chang, who's blocked. Good coverage by Lin. Here's Kan. Shibata goes to Osanai.
Good defense.
That was Sly, the libero. Back row attack is good from Wu.
And the coaches of Japan complaining for a backcourt violation. It was a stepping.
Substitution here. We're seeing this lady for the first time. Sorry, it's not on your screens yet as you saw the attack by Wu. There she is, number 20, Shin Swan Huang. And substitution as well for Japan. As Yuka Sato check in. She is a teammate of Jaja Santiago for Saitama Geomedics. And was the best scorer in the Japan V-League in 2018. Osanai blocked. Shibata back to Osanai. And that's popped up by Lin, the other libero for Chinese Taipei. Wu attacks. Shibata. Osanai. Lin will set it up. They go to the big lady Khan. Osanai again. Ooh! Through two established blockers, she knocks it in.
And she killed it off two middle blockers for Chinese Taipei with Gan and Huang.
Coming in off the bench, Chihiro Sasaki. 25 years old, 5'9". Khan. Yes!
And Khan now playing utility.
5 points now for Khan. And this is practically like a replay of the first set, Rex.
Hindi talaga lumalayo ang score, pero at the end, yung Japan.
And just like
exactly another service error for Taipei.
So this is now 4 set points for Japan. Taipei keeps finding themselves in this position due to their unforced errors. Nakagawa. That's Wu picking it up. Wu gets it back. And we mentioned the former MVP of the Taiwan University League showing us some of her skills.
Yeah. Her form showing she could hit really hard and jump really high.
Saves 1 set point. There are 3 more though. That's what Chinese Taipei is facing right now. Osanai, that is dug up by Huang. Back row for Lin. Solid block. A chance ball here. Chinese Taipei. Let's see what they do. They go back to Wu. Wu with the off speed. Oh, excellent play. So back-to-back points for Wu. And they save 2 set points. Timeout, Japan. So 2 set points saved. 2 more to go for Chinese Taipei. Down 24-22 and down a set. Losing the first 25-22. Osanai. And that could be it. Yes, it is. Off the bench, Miwako Osanai from Hitachi Rivale in the Japan V-League gives Japan a 2-0 advantage. And identical scores as well between these two in the first 2 sets, 25-22 in both sets. Wu was a factor off the bench for Chinese Taipei, but not enough as they found themselves down 4 set points. They saved a couple, but they just could not get over that hump, Rex.
And just like the first set, dumikit sila buong game, although the latter part of the set, bigay sila, and still not enough for Chinese Taipei.
Look at some of the highlights here of the second set. What, stood out the most for you, Rex?
Japan is really being Japan pa rin. And for Chinese Taipei, they had Wu, who has been effective for their team. And like what I said earlier, medyo hindi nagkakaiba talaga ang style of play ng Japan and Chinese Taipei. Although Japan is still a couple of years ahead of Chinese Taipei. And in the second set, we have 3 aces for Team Japan with 1 for Chinese Taipei. And we have identical attack points, 15 to 15. And opponent errors, Chinese Taipei once again had more opponent errors, but this time Chinese Taipei with 1 block, with Japan having no blocks this set.
All right, so a big task for Chinese Taipei ahead. They're down 2 sets to nothing versus Japan. Set number 3 when we come back right here on One Sports and One Sports Plus.
Rebisco po.
Salamat, anak.
Uy, salamat, tol.
Thanks, bro.
Anak, tol, bro, pero di naman kapamilya. Alam niyo kung bakit? Kasi Rebisco feels like family. Rebisco, ang sarap ng feeling mo.
You can build a vision of the future with our fastest fiber yet.
Welcome home, kids.
Now starting at 50 Mbps. Experience the fastest broadband awarded by Ookla 4 years in a row. Now at 10,000 Mbps. The future, it's in our fiber.
Rebisco po.
Salamat, anak.
Uy, salamat, tol.
Thanks, bro.
Anak, tol, bro, pero di naman kapamilya. Alam niyo kung bakit? Kasi Rebisco feels like family. Rebisco, ang sarap ng feeling mo.
Hello and welcome back to the Phil Sports Arena here in Pasig City for day number 2 of the 2022 Asian Women's Volleyball Cup. This is just the 7th edition of this tournament. The last one was done in 2018, and because of the pandemic, unable to conduct the 2019, 2021 as well. Coming into this tournament, Japan is ranked number 1. And Chinese Taipei is ranked number 6. Philippines is unranked, but because we are the host country, we're automatically in the lineup in the tournament. Welcome to set number 3, Chinese Taipei in a must-win situation against powerhouse Japan. Good rally to start things. What a save by Lai. It's a push by Wu. Tanaka saves it. Back row attack. Nishikawa. Kan. And again, Misuzuki with a save. Nishikawa back row again. Xie will set it. They go to Chang, the team captain. Finally! Chang will give us the first point in this third set.
And going down the line straight to Misuzuki.
And surprising, Rex, no, that Misuzuki unable to dig that up. And she has been so good. So far.
Pinrove niya na human din siya.
Served by Kohui Kan. And Tanaka. Oh, wow. Kan, the middle blocker, dives for it. Back-to-back points for Chinese Taipei. Chang scores again. Chang already in double digits with 11, the only player for Chinese Taipei in double digits.
A good start this third set for Taipei. And it's always scary to be down 0-2, especially to Japan. But Taipei showing lalaban pa rin sila.
Here's the kill. Yamanaka. First point for Japan. They find themselves down to start the third set. Serve is out.
That was too long and too strong for Tanaka, and it's out.
Now serving,
So Chang will serve with Chinese Taipei ahead by 2 here in set number 3. Nishikawa. That's just on this outside, actually. Good decision making so far by Chinese Taipei. One serve that was out, they let it go, and they didn't pick up the Tanaka, make that the Nishikawa hit. So a very good start for Chinese Taipei, leading by 3.
And puro unforced errors from Japan ang points ng Taipei.
And yeah, great anticipation and timing at the net or on the over receive by Japan.
Substitution for Japan, entering the game,
Mikoto Shima will come in to replace Nishikawa. Shima is an opposite, stands 5'9", 23 years old. Played yesterday in the first set of that 3-set win against Thailand. Short serve. Underhand set for Shibata. Chance ball for Chinese Taipei. Here we go. Woo! Dug up by Michizuki. Tanaka, back row. Lin picking it up. Oh, and the other Lin with the score from the back row, flying in and putting Chinese Taipei up by 5 here. 6-1, forcing Coach Akira Koshia to call a timeout for Japan.
今3枚1だから見事あれバックアップ中段階に行かなくて上げちゃってリベロにしてもいいから今の部分パスタイですから前に当たってるからはい
特にラリー中戻り早くしてしつこくやっていこうでレセプションアタックのところはやっぱり少しずつまだ全然前半だから慌てる必要はないから作っていけばいいここ1本大事な
サーブ15番いくよライン下がるときあるからここの前でもいいちょっと動かしていってどんどん15番
So what do you think Coach Akira Koshia told the team as you see this kill by Lin?
My guess is parang i-regain nila yung focus nila and kasi parang na-relax sila no? Na masyadong na-relax and ibalik lang nila yung proper way of playing volleyball for Japan.
Well, they get a freebie to start things off for them. A service error for Chinese Taipei.
For Chinese Taipei, they have to take care of this lead. Yep. Hindi dapat sila magbigay ng mga 2 straight points or more.
Good pass by Lin, and that hit by Ye. No block touch. So just as you cautioned, they commit 2 straight errors, Rex, for Chinese Taipei.
For Chinese Taipei, dapat 1-1 lang or 2-1 for them to take this set. And bawasan nila yung unforced errors.
Another good pass. Woo! Off the block, you can really feel the hits of Woo.
And si Woo, grabe talaga yung hang time. Pababa na yung blockers, hindi pa niya napapalo.
That's Wu Fangyu. Wing spiker, 22 years old, stands 5'5", but she plays much bigger than her height. Oh, another serve going outside. Back-to-back service errors for Chinese Taipei. At 5-point lead, it's just 3 now for Chinese Taipei.
So this is what they have to ito yung kailangan nilang bawasan because they've been producing points in the attacking department, but yung mga unforced errors nila.
Lin will tip it and score. 8 points for Lin and a 4-point advantage for Chinese Taipei third set.
This program is brought to you by Dunkin', pasalubong ng bayan.
You can build a vision of the future with our fastest fiber yet.
Welcome home, kids.
Now starting at 50 Mbps. Experience the fastest broadband awarded by Ookla 4 years in a row. Now at 10,000 Mbps. The future is in our fiber.
Slowly.
Chinese Taipei down 2 sets to nothing. But right now leading by 4 against Japan. This is the last point that sent us to our first technical timeout. Lin has really come alive after scoring only 2 points in the first set. She has rattled off 6 in between sets 2 and 3. Yeah, will serve for Chinese Taipei. Powerful hit with a check ball, Asuka Hamamatsu.
And that really was a powerful running hit. Going cross court. And surprisingly, yung top scorer ng Japan is still getting her rest.
Yep.
Nishikawa with 10 points.
Well, she had a couple of errors to start set number 3 and was quickly pulled out. That joust won by Yi Chen-Xie, the starting setter for Chinese Taipei, who will serve now. Take a look at the battle. What is your height? Sabi ni Xie.
The much smaller Xie won the joust.
She's only 5'4".
And sa joust kasi, sometimes kailangan mo talaga magpa-delay to win that joust.
Oh, that's wide. But there's, I believe, a block touch, according to our first referee, Sunok Bae from Korea. So Chang will score. Still a 5-point lead, Rex. Shibata goes back to number 13, Hamamatsu.
And another running hit from Hamamatsu. She has variations in her running hit. Kanina going cross court, now down the line.
That's too close to the net. Easy put away there for Tanaka. 2 straight points for Japan. From down 5, they're within 3. 7-10. Lin with the tip. Tanaka, yes! That's 3 straight points for Japan. Tanaka with 6.
And Japan trimming the lead down to 2.
Timeout by Koji Tsuzurapara.
Yeah, good catch.
那个红红的，红红的，对对的，红红的什么意思？不好说。能亮。好，拜拜。
How's the next signal? Hey. You can move. It's okay. Time offense. It's okay. You must win. You must win. Lead block.
你可以的，你可以的。
So both coaches with 1 timeout remaining. They've used their first very early.
And wala talagang lumalayo na score.
Yeah.
Usually pag lumalayo, nanggigigil yung other side.
Right now, momentum is with Japan ever so slightly. Good timeout by Chinese Taipei. Got the point back. Let's see if they can get the momentum back as well. Their 5-point lead is only 3 right now.
But it's still a long way to go.
Yeah. Just not even halfway through the set. If you're Chinese Taipei, every point is important right here. I mean, we know how dangerous Japan is. Tanaka. Oh, great receive there by Lin. Back row. That is short. Yeah. 4 touches. There's going to be a challenge, I think, yeah. Challenge on a block touch because 4 touches was called against Chinese Taipei. The first referee thought the ball hit the net cord. First referee, Sunok Bay. Let's check. There was a block touch. Yeah, it seemed to touch the wrist. Good challenge. Good decision by Koji Tsurabara. There's the head coach of Chinese Taipei. Well, that point will be overturned. Oh no, they replay the point. They're not going to give it to Chinese Taipei. No whistle yet on the serve for Lin. So it's a replay the point scenario we'll be looking at here. First referee Sunok Bay from Korea. Second referee Australian Fong Nguyen.
And di nila binigay yung score sa Chinese Taipei because they didn't kill the ball.
But they did take away the point that was given to Japan.
Yeah.
They were at 9 kanina. Not anymore. There's a kill by Ko Hui Khan. Really using all of that 6-1 frame. And Japan asking for a challenge here, a net fault against Chinese Taipei. So from one challenge to another. We'll see. No point was awarded yet, at least based on the scoreboard inside the Phil Sports Arena. Again, that's our second referee, Fong Nguyen from Australia. It's clearing things up with the technical committee and the officials table. And I think they're having a mini conference here, the first and second referee. Are they questioning whether there was a challenge or not? Was correct?
You put on the big screen.
Or they're asking for the video to be shown because we haven't seen the video or the replay there. Okay, there it is. There is a net touch on Khan, who hit the ball. Sharp vision there by the Japanese coaching staff. Head coach Akira Koshiya, there he is for Japan.
So it's going to be a net error for Khan.
That's not a point for Chinese Taipei.
And the players of Japan asking they should get that point, the point.
Well, that's true. That was a violation for Chinese Taipei. So it ought to be 12-9 then, the score. Or is the second referee saying that it should be replay the point?
Can do to fix it for you if you think it's wrong. Okay? No. What we've got is correct, but you're saying it's wrong. Before you guys figure out
replay the point. That's the hand gesture for replay the point, being shown by Akira Koshiya, the head coach of Japan. This discussion is taking a while. Well, it's a crucial point, for sure.
Okay. It was no count.
Because it's a very tight game. Currently, the score stands at 12-9 in the big scoreboard inside the Phil Sports Arena.
Just one second.
Will it be 12-10 or replay the point? That's the question. I think the officials table is saying replay the point.
Exactly.
We can barely hear what they're discussing. We're several rows back behind the technical committee. There they are. Second referee coming in for a closer discussion. There's our first referee, Sunok Bae from Korea. Second referee right there with the officials, the table officials. Fong Nguyen from Australia. We're still getting clarification.
Kasi that should have been a net violation from Gan, so the point should be awarded to
But if it's coming from a challenge, is it the same? Because it wasn't an outright call by the first referee, though. So we're still unsure as well.
Yeah. So they're discussing if the point should be awarded to Japan or
replay the point. Because again, two different scenarios. I mean, if it was a violation called by the first referee, obviously automatically Japan will get the point. But this is off a replay. So okay, so I believe this is replay the point. Yep, score didn't change. It's still 12-9. So they'll just give possession. It's a side out in favor of Japan, but no points given up after that play. Chang. Action resumes here in the third set. Tanaka. Yes! Tanaka with 7. And after that, you know, long lull, Rex, you'd think some players are going to get cold.
Sometimes kasi yung challenge system, ginagamit niyan for momentum killer like timeouts.
And rest. Chang. And Suzuki will set it up. That is Nakagawa attacking. Chang again, rejected. Quick reflexes there by Xie. And Tanaka. Oh, great placement for Tanaka. 2 straight points after that long challenge. And from down 5, Japan is within 1. 11, serving 12.
And after that long challenge, the momentum has been in the favor of Team Japan.
It clearly has shifted. Xie. Back to Khan. That's wide. Is there a check ball? Nope. I think there's going to be a challenge here. Chinese Taipei saying there's a block touch off the hip by Khan. They need this point because otherwise the game's going to be tied. Actually, the point has been awarded to Japan already, so it's going to get overturned if the challenge is successful. That goes to show, Rex, how important these single plays are.
And especially this is the third set. Japan gunning for this to be the last set, and Chinese Taipei looking for their first set win for this match.
So they need this point. They need this set if you're Chinese Taipei.
And kahit 12-all pa lang, masasabi mong crucial na yung mga errors and mga points.
Missed it by maybe a couple of millimeters right there.
Yeah.
So unsuccessful challenge. It's 12-all. From down 5, the game is tied. Japan is back. Ching Xuan Huang is back in the game. Shibata with the serve for Japan. Khan. Oh, excellent down the line attack for Nakagawa.
Nakagawa with the exclamation point going down the line.
And change favor now as Japan takes the lead. 13-12 timeout for Chinese Taipei.
Japan, ready. Next one. Same. Quick. Quick on the floor. Position 2. Japan ready. Who using? Quick. Arm is a quick. Arm is a quick. Serve catch is ready. Serve catch is good. You must more work the pipe.
要多用
And now everyone ready. Defense, opponent team defense. You're using a chip tap. Here.
可以用那个。
Already the second timeout for Chinese Taipei. Find themselves behind Japan now after starting off with a 5-point advantage, 6-1 in the third set.
And ito yung mga sinasabi na hindi ka dapat mag-relax kahit gaano kalaki yung lead mo. Especially if you're facing Japan.
Khan down the line, yes.
And Khan going down the line nga. Bumawi sa down the line ng Japan.
But Khan will sit down and Shuang Ling Liu will come in and see action for the first time today.
And lots of rotations from both teams. Yung top scorers ng both teams on the bench with Chang Li Wen and Nishikawa.
And no problem, says Tanaka. I got it. And catches the back row.
Now serving Mizuki Tanaka.
Yeah, with the attack, kept alive. Oh, tough angle there for number 14, Mikoto Shima.
14 all.
So Ching Xuan Huang is serving for Chinese Taipei. Shima attacking. Jiaman Chen with setting duties for Chinese Taipei. There is an overreach here for Chinese Taipei.
15-14.
And I believe she stepped on the line.
Oh yeah, clearly. 1 point lead for Japan. 15 serving 14. Jiaman Chen sets it up. Wu with the attack. Shima sends it over. And chance ball here for Chinese Taipei. Yeah. Shima. Our save is no good for Lai. Shima will send us to our second technical timeout. Japan enjoying a 2-point advantage.
You can build a vision of the future with our fastest fiber yet.
Welcome home, kids.
Now starting at 50 Mbps. Experience the fastest broadband awarded by Ookla 4 years in a row. Now at 10,000 Mbps. The future, it's in our fiber.
Rebisco po.
Salamat, anak.
Uy, salamat tol.
Thanks, bro.
Anak, tol, bro, pero di naman kapamilya. Alam niyo kung bakit? Kasi Rebisco feels like family. Rebisco, ang sarap ng feeling mo.
Magsisimulang muli ang pinakaabangang 2023 FIBA World Cup Qualifiers sa August 25 to 30. Todo na ang pagkahanda ng pambato ng Pilipinas para sa round na ito. It's Gilas versus Lebanon August 26 live at 2 a.m. on One Sports with a delayed telecast on TV5 at 11:15 p.m. At Gilas versus Saudi Arabia August 29 live at 7 p.m. on One Sports with delayed telecast on TV5 at 11:15 p.m. Huwag palalampasin ang makapigil hiningang mga laro at ipakita natin ang ating suporta. Win for Pilipinas. Right now, Japan starting to pull away, Rex.
And just to remind you, kanina, Chinese Taipei was leading by 5 points. And after that, a very long challenge system, it's been a 12-4 run for Team Japan.
Woo! Solid block!
Japan now pulling away Makikita mo na Chinese Taipei is being rattled and parang nagulat sila sa Japan.
And no more timeouts for Coach Koji Tuzurapara. He burned all 2. Good dig by Tanaka. That's Shima with the point. Now Japan with their version of a 5-point advantage, 19-14. Mikoto Shima off the bench. Already with 2 points, all scored here in the third set.
And their top scorer, Chang Li-wen, is back.
There she is on your screens, number 2, team captain as well. For Chinese Taipei, over receive, chance ball for Japan. Where do they go? They go straight to the middle. And a point by Hamamatsu. That's going to be her 7th in the game.
And everything is going right for Japan this third set.
Better receive. Chen will set it up. Wu is turned back. Chen, this time to Chang. There's a push by Nakagawa. It's good. Everything Japan touches turns into a point. Right now, it's a 7-point lead.
And on the other side naman, Chinese Taipei is looking very different from the initial part of the third set. Siguro naging momentum changer talaga yung challenge system na yun. Kasi after that, it's all been for Japan.
What a difference a challenge makes if you're Chinese Taipei. They're going to look back at that and try to figure out how they lost it. The first time in the game, Wang Ling Tseng is on the floor and scores her first point of the tournament. So Wang Ling Tseng is serving, 26 years old, plays for Kaohsiung Tai Power in the Taiwan Enterprise League. That's outside. So a couple of points here, Rex, for Chinese Taipei. What else do they need to do? I mean, they're still in it. They're only down by 5.
They need to regain their service and receive. Kailangan sila naman yung mag-convert ng good serves and good receptions this set. But also they have to improve their net defense as well.
Howie Okumu will check in along with Nonoka Yamazaki, the second setter. So Nakagawa and Shibata will sit down maybe for the rest of this third set unless Chinese Taipei threatens with a comeback.
And we saw Okumu and the setter serving back in the first set.
Chang with an off-speed. 13 for Chang.
Now serving for Chinese Taipei, Ye Yu-wen.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, with a service error, they could have been within 4, but now they are going to be down by 6.
And Chinese Taipei always producing their unforced errors in the late game.
There's Scotty Okumu on your screens, former UP head coach and the dad of Howie Okumu, who's on the floor, number 11 for Japan. Kan with a tip. Tanaka gets it back. Chang. Lin. And fortunate that Misuzuki unable to keep it alive, so Lin will score. It's going to be 10 points for Lin, second player in double digits after Chang. Chen. They go to Chang. And there's Okumu. Rejected.
And good block on Okumu. Went straight down.
That's 2 straight points for Chinese Taipei. They are within 4. They make Okumu try again. Gets it across the net. Chang with another point. 14 for Chang, and they are still in it.
And just like the first set, ibabalik na nila yung starting lineup because Japan's double substitution hasn't been effective this game.
Nakagawa back in along with Shibata, the team captain and starting setter. And again, we're in the same situation, 23-20. Tanaka with a power tip. Chen will set it up. They go back row to Tseng, and Tseng will score. It's a 2-point game. Japan will burn their final timeout here, leading by 2. As you look at the attack off the bench, Wan Ling Tseng with a point for Chinese Taipei. That was a short timeout for Japan. Let's see if they can get a couple more points. That's all they need. They need 2, but Chinese Taipei only needs 2 as well to tie. Kawamatsu, yes, and this is going to be 4 match points for Japan.
Good decision going to Kawamatsu on that running spike kasi that running spike has been deadly for Japan.
Chen will set it up to go to Chang. Yes, 1 match point save.
Now serving Lin Shu-Ho.
Shibata go to Tanaka. And Tanaka delivers the winning point for Japan. And how odd is this? All of our sets at 25-22.
And all of the sets identical and pare-pareho yung nangyayari sa end game. Nagsa-service error yung Chinese Taipei, then nahabol yung Chinese Taipei, and then couple of substitutions for Japan to finish the sets.
But Japan, with an excellent game here today, they did find a few challenges along the way. Chinese Taipei, very resilient.
Yeah.
Great offensively. They've got great attackers in Chang, Lin, the 2 of their top scorers in double digits. Chang with 15, Lin with 10. And they also got support from Chen with 8 and Kan with 8 as well. But Japan, Rex, I mean, what can you say?
And although that was a straight set win for Japan, it was a hard-fought game for both teams kasi Chinese Taipei is still a team to look out for. They showed great promise for this game, and marami talaga silang mapupulot, especially going up against Japan, because although makikita mo halos same height lang sila, Chinese Taipei and Japan, and puro low fast sets, and they both have actually exceptional floor defense. So makikita mo talaga yung similarities. And yun nga, after going up against Japan, we could really just see Chinese Taipei going upward kasi Chinese Taipei had their best finish in this tournament in its last edition, coming in at 4th in 2018. Tapos in 2016, they were 5th. So they really show the upward trajectory of their national team program. And this third set, we have couple of identical, no aces and identical attacks for both teams. Sa opponent errors lang talaga nagkalayo with 9 for Chinese Taipei and 4 for Japan. And Chinese Taipei having 3 blocks compared to Japan's 1.
All right, updated pool standings. Japan go up 2-0, winning against Thailand and Chinese Taipei. Thailand looking for the first win. Chinese Taipei as well going down today. Australia will see action later on today. Watch out for that. We'll take a quick break and come back and wrap this up right after these.